From the Pep Radio Newsroom, these are the stories we are covering at this hour. LGBTQ Nation is reporting that an Alabama anti-LGBTQ plus organization is trying to get an LGBTQ plus pride group kicked out of a local Christmas parade because it claims the group will display transgender pride flags or drag queens in violation of the parade's family-friendly policies against political messaging and lewd and offensive entries. Prattville Pride was the first local group to pay the fee to join the city of Prattville's annual Christmas parade. The group also said it will abide by the parade's rules. However, when an anti-LGBTQ plus group called Clean Up Alabama found out about the Pride group's inclusion, it sent out an email asking its supporters to pressure the parade's organizers to remove Prattville Pride from the event. The group, which first formed as a movement to ban LGBTQ plus titles from the children's and young adult sections of the Prattville Library, urged its members to contact the parade's organizing council and demand Prattville Pride's removal, writing, "The parade rules clearly state that the city reserves the right to reject any parade entry for any reason whatsoever and to determine participation based on suitability for the occasion. We know this is not suitable for the occasion and that you have the power to stop it." Its email read, "The display of trans pride flags and drag queens would be in violation of parade rules, which state that political views are not allowed as decoration, in music, or otherwise by any parade participant, and it also states that lewd or offensive entries will not be approved by parade officials." Clean Up Alabama wrote that the city must remove Prattville Pride from the parade and pass a city ordinance that protects children in public places. Perhaps they could do so by keeping Clean Up Alabama away from children. In a statement to the aforementioned population, Prattville's Pride's founders wrote, "As the first organization to sign up, we were eager to join in the holiday magic and celebrate alongside our neighbors. In response to recent pushback, we want to emphasize that our participation is rooted in the same spirit of joy and togetherness as any other group. As a Pride organization dedicated to fostering inclusivity and support for marginalized communities, our goal is simply to build connection, spread love, and contribute to the festive spirit of the season. We look forward to celebrating the holidays with everyone in Prattville." The town's mayor, Bill Gillespie, said the city will ensure all persons are served and respected equally while maintaining a safe Christmas parade event for us all. In other news, Fox host and diehard Nazi Pete Hegseth, Führer Trump's nominee for Secretary of Defense, not only believes that women should not be allowed to serve in combat roles, and not only has been accused of sexual assault, but he also spent his college days at Princeton campaigning against LGBTQ plus rights, a report from Talking Points Memo has revealed. As publisher of the conservative magazine, the Princeton Tory, in the early 2000s, he oversaw a team that railed against the, quote, homosexual lifestyle, and in one 2002 issue argued that the movement to legitimize the homosexual lifestyle and homosexual marriages is strong and must be vigorously opposed. Their lifestyle deserves absolutely no special legal status. Wow. Where does one go from there? Well, in a co-written response to an angry letter, Hegseth and editor-in-chief Brad Simmons also once wrote, "Overwhelming majorities of Americans agree with the notion that homosexuality and heterosexuality are not moral equivalents." And in a quote to the Daily Princeton, Hegseth explained his view, "The argument is not that such and such is a bad person because they're gay. No, it's the lifestyle of homosexuality that we consider immoral. You know what we consider immoral? People like Pete Hegseth, who are accused of sexual assault." In adulthood, and since his nomination for defense secretary, he has repeatedly argued women should not be allowed to serve in combat roles due to the military's problems with sexual assault. Oh, gee, I wonder where they would have stemmed from, Pete Hegseth. Yet his lawyer recently confirmed he himself paid off a woman who accused him of sexually assaulting her at a California conference in 2017. Gee, this sounds an awful lot like somebody who just weaseled his way out of a court finding of 34 counts of fraud for paying off Stormy Daniels. I wonder who that could be. Hegseth's lawyer has argued the encounter was consensual and that the accuser is trying to squeeze Mr. Hegseth for money. Mr. Hegseth, you damn well better be paying up. You owe a ton of money. For more information about any of the stories we cover, please visit the Pennsylvania Equality Project website, paequality.com, and click on the radio tower at the top of the page. Be sure to download the Live 365 app to take Pep Radio with you wherever you go. That's the news at this hour. Now back to more music on Pep Radio.